Here to Real Sports Live. Brandon Guzman has a call from Nikki, Rowe High School. A great one set to get underway as the two teams open up district play. Right now they're starting it off for the district 31 5A title, and the road begins here. Both teams coming into this game with a spectacular record. McAllen High School with a record of 26-2. Nikki Rowe with the record of 20-4. Nonetheless, both teams are ready to get this game underway and ready to go. There's Nikki Rowe on your screen. We're going to have introductions, national anthem, and then the first serve will be underway very, very soon here from Nikki Rowe High School. Both teams ready to get things going. Both sides got the student sections here live and ready to go. We'll be right back here. Quick message from our sponsors, and then we're going to get the introductions underway on Real Sports Live.
High School, the award-winning district, has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And we're back here. Nikki Rowe set to get their introductions underway as alongside Matt Kai. They're on your screen right now. A packed house here at Nikki Rowe High School. Looks like it's going to be a senior night. The Lady Warriors are going to be throwing stuff into the stands. Let's take a look at the student section for Nikki Rowe. They came out here today. There's the introductions for Matt High. Introducing both sides. You can barely hear. Last time these two teams met was during the McAllen Pound Fest, and let's just say it did not go Matt High's way. They ended up losing that one in sets 2-0. The first set was won by Nikki Rowe, I believe 25-15. And then McAllen High School came back and won set number 2, 25-14. And set number 3 was a good one. It went 15-13. Nikki Rowe came out of there with the W. And here are the Nikki Rowe Lady Warriors about to get introduced here. Fans are going crazy, and they have no reason not to as we open up District 31 5A. After introductions, after the national anthem on the day of remembrance, 9/11, 20 years ago, tragedy struck the United States, but here we are now, fully recovered and on to better things. We'll be right back here on Real Sports Live in just a bit.
Motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Heart of the South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our leadership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And there it is, everybody. We're set back here once again, live from Nikki, Rowe. Brandon Guzman on the mic, getting the call, the honor to call today's district opener for the Lady Warriors and the Lady Bulldogs. There's the student section once again for Nikki Rowe. And the student section for McAllen right below us. There's a quick view of them if anything happens, of course. We're going to give you a great look at them. Both teams ready to greet each other, and we're ready to get this underway. An electric atmosphere here at Nikki Rowe Stadium, the gymnasium, as we're set to get this underway very, very shortly. Here in McAllen, Texas, the beautiful city of McAllen. As we give you a look at the starting lineup here for the Lady Warriors, it's going to be number 13, Mia Mata, number 16, Brianna Sanchez, number 3, Vanessa Morales, number 4, just went out. Subbing in is going to be number 7, Ariana Castro, set to serve it away. I believe that looks like number 8 to me, Natalia Higareda, and we're set to get underway here in Nikki Rowe. First serve, and the Lady Bulldogs are going to strike first in this one. Coming out, substitution quickly here for Nikki Rowe. Coming in is going to be number 11, Nyla Cortez. Back as we read you the lineup for the Lady Bulldogs. Number 10, serving it away, Aaliyah Sainz. Point courtesy of number 3, Andrea Tovar. And the Bulldogs get point number 2 as they're coming here for redemption. Also on the court, Tovar, Sainz, number 7, Julie Ornelas, the libero. Alongside his number 2, Ada Sadlier, as Nikki Rowe gets their first point. The serve hit the net. Also on the court, number 11, Selena Sainz, and number 14, Anaí Munoz. That's the lineup there for the Bulldogs. Serving it away from Matt Kai was number 9, Yasmin Munoz. Trying to find a soft spot at Sadlier as she calls for it. Doesn't get the setup, but the point, the big hit. Coming back, keeping it in play is the Lady Warriors. They set it up. Sadlier looking for the tip. Nice block by the front row. Big hit and recovered, kept in play. The setup, now the block. That was number 16 on the hit, Brianna Sanchez. Sadlier looking for a point, doesn't get it, kept in play by Nikki Rowe. And a mistake looking for the soft touch. That was number 3, Vanessa Morales. Getting another point for the Lady Bulldogs of Matt Kai, and subbing in is going to be number 8, Sharina Ruiz from McAllen High School. She's also going to be serving it over as she barely tips it over the net. Nonetheless, getting it over, mistakes, and the Lady Warriors get point number 2. And the libero comes into the game. She's going to step back. That's Ariana Castro, number 7. And ready to serve it away. Once again, tipping the net. Not able to be kept in play. Lady Warriors stay humble, but the student section goes crazy. Tied up now at 3-3. Castro once again with the serve. And the Lady Bulldogs are going to get point number 4 to take the lead by 1. It had to be somebody, and it's the Lady Bulldogs. Going back to serve is Julie Ornelas for Mackay. This is set 1, best of 5. And in tournament play, they took it to 3. It's best of 3 in tournament play. So that only means it's right to take it to 5 here this afternoon. A lot of things going on today, but the main stage is on the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Warriors. Number 7, Julie Ornelas, getting ready to serve once again. They set it up, the kill, not enough to get it over the net by Mia Mata. And Matt Kai is gonna get another point as they take a 3-point lead here in early on in set number 1. Ornelas with the serve, getting it over, looking for another point, but Sadlier is gonna get set up for the big hit and the kill. That was actually number 11, Selena Sainz for Matt Kai. And Ornelas is gonna get back, but a substitution for Nikki Rowe is gonna bring in number 12, Alisa Ramirez. And there's Ornelas back with the serve once again, 7-3 the lead for the Lady Bulldogs. As it's too much power out of bounds, and the Lady Warriors get point number 4 on the scoreboard. More substitutions. Coming in for Nikki Rowe is number 8, Natalia Higareda. Back to serve. Number 13, Mia Mata. They set it up for Sainz, the big hit, able to keep it in play. One more hit, has to go over, and it does. And the point is gonna go to the Warriors after a double hit from Matt Kai, and we're all back again. A 2-point difference for these two teams, and Mia Mata is gonna serve it once again in just a little bit. Big hit across the court, and it goes to the Lady Bulldogs of McAllen High School. More substitutions coming in. Number 9, Cadence Pritchard back to serve as well for the Lady Bulldogs of Mackay. Looking for an ace, doesn't get it. They set it up. And the point with the soft touch is Higareda. She gets the Lady Warriors point number 6, and they're within 2 again. It's going to be in number 3 this time. Vanessa Morales back to serve as she sends it over. They set it up for Sainz, looking for the soft touch, but the Lady Warriors there. Higareda once again, and she gets the point for her Warriors. Back-to-back points for number 8, and we're all within 1 now. 8-7, Lady Warriors trail by 1. A great game going on It's going to be number 3, Vanessa Morales, once again to serve. They set it up. The big hit, that was number 5, Sheila Zamora. They're going to set it up for Signs. The kill inbounds, and the point goes to the Bulldogs. Number 9 on the board as they need one more for double digits. And they're looking for that next point to come here. Number 11, who got the point, and is back to serve once again, Selena Signs. She's looking for another point. Her Lady Bulldogs as she sends it over. It's going to be number 10 now, Jillian Pantiano with another point for her Warriors as they're within 1 once again. A back and forth ball game, nonetheless a great one here. Back to serve is going to be number 4, Crystal De La Rosa for the Warriors, sending it over. And the point's going to go to the Lady Warriors after a carry from Mac High. And we're all tied up at 9 here in this one. 9 up is the score. De La Rosa is going to serve it once again. And the point's going to Nikki Rowe. Coach does not like that. That's Coach Michael Smith for the Warriors. Not too happy about that last call by the official. They're going to be talking it over down. You see Signs in the official talking about what's going on, relaying it to Coach Smith, but it doesn't matter. We have Crystal De La Rosa back here, and she's going to serve it once again as the Lady Warriors are in double digits first. A quick tap by Pritchard. That's going to be Pantiano hitting it over at number 3 for the Warriors. Hit number 3 has to go over, and it does. That's Brianna Sanchez as they set it up. Sadlier looking for the kill, but kept in play. Once again, Sadlier calls for it. They're going to reverse it back this way. It's number 10, Aaliyah Signs with the hit. Big hit right there by Signs coming from the back row. And the steal in play as that goes out of bounds and the student section goes crazy. Point for the Lady Warriors. After a huge rally, they end up coming out big in this one, a 2-point lead. And it's going to be Crystal De La Rosa staying back behind the line of service for her Lady Warriors of Nikki Rowe High School. As she barely gets it over the net, and another point goes back to Nikki Rowe for a 3-point lead as it's 12-9. De La Rosa once again, another serve. She's been phenomenal back there for her Warriors. Lady Bulldogs trying to get her out the way, and they do. That's number 5 with the hit. Sheila Zamora getting point number 10 as the Lady Bulldogs enter double digits. Zamora is going to step back to serve here for Matt Kai after getting a point. She's going to send it over. That was Sanchez looking for the hit. They set up Sadlier. Doesn't get it. Stays in play. Big hit from the opposite side of the court. Keeping it in play. Third hit needs to go over. And Mata gets it up and away. Mata once again putting her life on the line, but the Lady Bulldogs end up getting the point. And the fans go crazy. Number 11, they're within 1. It's going to be number 5, Zamora, once again back to serve for Mac High. And getting another point is the Lady Warriors as they get number 13, number 8. Natalia Higareda is going to be back to serve here for Nikki Rowe. 13-11 is the score in set number 1, nearing midway through the set. As Higareda gets that out the way over the net. Signs going to hit it straight towards the net. And the point's going back to Nikki Rowe to make it 14-11. Higareda once again, the point or the serve goes over. Sadlier gets the point. The block wasn't enough to get it back over the net. And it's going to be Mac High within 2. Another substitution. That's going to bring in number 10, Aaliyah Signs for the Bulldogs. She enters the game and serving it as well. Big hit, big block by the front row. Keeping it in play. Mac High with another block for Sadlier. Hits it where nobody's at, and the Lady Bulldogs get another one. Now they're within 1. 14-13 is a score in this one. And Signs is going to be back behind the line of service once again to send it over to Nikki Rowe. Lady Bulldogs looking to tie this one up as they hit it for Tovar. Blocked by Tovar. Doesn't get the kill, but she gets the block to tie it up at 14-all here in set number 1 as we're nearing the halfway point of the set. Back and forth ball game, and Signs sends it over. Barely getting it over the net. Hit number 3 does not go over. And that's number 15 for McAllen High School. Signs is going to continue to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. And does not get over the net. Bounces right back to them. It looks like the student section scared her just a bit as they were allowed in this one. The serve is going to come from number 9, Yasmin Munoz of the Lady Warriors. And the Warriors are going to get the point. The official called it back at the scorer's table, and they're going to be up 16-15. Munoz once again with the serve. They set it up, big hit. Out of bounds, that was number 7, Ornelas from McAllen High School. Barely getting it in. It's going to be 17-15. Nikki Rowe's up at their own home court as Munoz sends it back once again. Tovar looking for the point, doesn't get it. Straight to the back row. They set it up for Sadlier. Hit number 3. Gets over by Mata. Once again, Tovar going for the kill. And that goes out of bounds after being tipped by a Bulldog. Nikki Rowe's going to get number 18 on the board. A 3-point lead. And this is where they put us, 18-15. And once again, they're going to be trying to talk it over with the official, not knowing what the call could be or what the call was about. It's going to be Yasmin Munoz, number 9, serving it once again. Big hit from the front row. Brianna Sanchez wasn't wasting any time there as that went back to Nikki Rowe and straight back down on the Warrior side of the court. And a timeout gets called by McAllen High School, and that's going to send us to a break as well. A quick message from our sponsors, and we'll be right back here with Real Sports Live in just a bit.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburgh Bella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland.
And here we are back after the timeout called by McAllen High School. And it's going to be Munoz staying back behind to serve as they're up by 4, 19-15 is the score. Miscommunication gets the Lady Bulldogs number 16. And this is where we're at now, 19-16. Another 3-point difference here at Nikki Rowe High School. Lady Bulldogs trailing by 3. It's going to be number 8, Sharina Ruiz, serving it over to Nikki Rowe. Big hit by Sanchez, gets recovered. Now Signs looks for a hit of her own, and she gets the point for her Bulldogs. Number 17 on the board for McAllen High School. It's going to be Ruiz once again with the serve. Barely getting over the net, and an ace. Put that next to her name on the stat sheet. That's going to be point number 18, and they're within 1. Ruiz sends it over. Big hit coming. It's number 13, Mia Mata. For Nikki Rowe, getting on point number 20, and they take a 2-point lead once again. It's going to be number 7, Ariana Castro with the serve for the Warriors. Signs hits it, gets saved from the back row. They're going to set it up for Mata once again, but it's going to stay in play. Big hit coming, and third hit gets over the net, and we're going to keep this rally going. Signs looking for redemption, doesn't get it, it gets saved. They're setting it up for Mia Mata. Big hit to the right side, inside the yellow line. It's going to be a point for Nikki Rowe. (21-18), Nikki Rowe. Not too far off of 25. Just going to be Castro, Ariana Castro, number 7, the libero, getting ready to send it over once again. Getting it over the net. Hit number 3 has to get over, and Tovar gets it over to keep it in play as they set it up. Misdirection. That was Crystal De La Rosa getting point number 22 for her Warriors. And another timeout gets called by McAllen High School, and that's going to give us another break as well. A message from our sponsors. We'll be right back here on Real Sports Live after this.
Recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And we are back here. Ariana Castro back. And the student section for Nikki Rowe is going crazy. Castro sends it over, 22-18, a 4-point lead as they set it up. Signs looking for the big hit. Gets the block. Hit number 3 gets over by Tovar. And the point goes to McAllen High School. And there goes the fans going crazy. 22-19. They're within 3 once again. Going to be number 7, Julio Ornella, serving it over. Conservative serve, keeping it in play. As Mata sends it over the net. A lot of height, and Signs gets another one. And they're within 2 now. Camera's shaking because we got fans in front of us, to the left of us, to the right of us. And a good one here, and there goes Mac High fans. Everyone's on their feet now. Ornelas sends it over 22-20, a 2-point difference. Very late in set number 1. Signs looking for the hit, gets it, but stays in play. As Mac High gets another one, the fans going crazy. Once again, 22-21. The atmosphere is electric here at Nikki Rowe High School in this one. Ornelas is going to serve it over once again. As Ornelas gets it over the net, keeping it in play. Big hit coming. That was Munoz. And Signs looking for the misdirection, doesn't get it. Mata gets set up, and the point goes. They need one more hit to get it over, and the rally continues. Both teams on their feet as well as I am, and Nikki Rowe ends up coming away with it. 23-21. Somehow, some way, that stayed in play. That was number 13 now. Mia Mata back, getting ready to serve it over. Looking for an ace, doesn't get it. They set it up for Signs, who doesn't get it over the net, and Nikki Rowe's at game point. 24-21, and the student section's going crazy. More substitutions. This time it's for Mac High, haven't subbed in a while, but they're gonna make sure they stay on the thing. And the atmosphere is going crazy, both teams, as Mata sends it over, doesn't hit the net. And Mac High gets 22, and they're within 2 once again. Now coming into the game is number 9 from McAllen High School, Cadence Pritchard, as Pritchard is going to be serving it over to the Warriors. Over the net, and that's number 25. Nikki Rowe wins set 1. And there goes the student section going crazy. They got 3 minutes, and we'll be right back here with set number 2 at Nikki Rowe High School in just a bit. Real Sports Live, stay tuned because we got a good one on our hands.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rowe Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it.
And we are back here with set number 2, set to get underway real quickly. It's going to be Cadence Pritchard back to serve for the Bulldogs of McAllen High School. You saw the student section having a great time, both sides. There goes Pritchard as she gets it underway here in set number 2. Nikki Rowe winning it 25-22 in a close one. Almost a comeback, and here we are. They set it up for Signs, gets a quick tap over. As Pritchard sets it up once again, it goes back to Signs with the hit, stays in play. That goes out of bounds, but the official says it's inbounds, and the Lady Warriors are going to be the first ones on the board here in set number 2. It's going to be number 8, Natalia Higareda, serving it over to McAllen High School. Hit number 3 has to go over, and it does. That was Miranda Quintanilla. Big block by the front row of Mac High, keeping it in play. And Signs is back with the block once again. Big hit. Mata gets the point for the Warriors, and the student section goes crazy one more time. 2-0. The Warriors lead after a long rally. They get the point. It's going to continue to be Natalia Higareda here for Nikki Rowe. Girls falling left and right. And Signs gets it over, not able to be in between the yellow lines. And the point goes to Nikki Rowe as they take a 3-0 lead here in set number 2. They're going to give it back to Signs for hit number 3. It gets over the net. As they set it up, the big hit comes from number 10, Jillian Pantallano. As Mata gets it across the court, not able to keep it between the lines, and Mackay gets the first point of the set. It's going to be number 11, Selena Signs, back to serve it over. As Pantillano hits it, makes the girl fall, back to Sadlier, and is kept in play. Sadlier calls for it once again. Hit number 3 has to go over, and it barely does, as that was actually Mia Mata with the tap from the side of the net to get it over as they take a 4-1 lead. And back to serve is number 9, Yasmin Munoz. She had her fair share of serves in the last set, and there they go, getting number 5 on the board. And there goes Nikki Rowe once again. This time it's a 5-point lead. Munoz hits it over to the net. They set it up. Sadlier calls for it, and a big hit to kill as she gets point number 2. For number 2 of the Lady Bulldogs coming into the game is number 3, Andrea Tovar. Going back to serve is going to be number 7, Julie Ornelas. Ornelas sends it over. As they set it up for Sanchez. Big block attempt. Sanchez gets it back to keep it in play. There goes number 3 this time. Vanessa Morales gets it over. Sadlier with a big hit. The block stays in play somehow, some way. As she calls for it back. Great effort there by Castro. They set it up for Mia Mata once again. And she gets number 6. It's going to be number 7, Ariana Castro, back to serve it over. We have a nice slate of games going on right now. As Castro sends that straight to the net, Mackay gets number 3. Subbing into the game is going to be number 10, Aaliyah Sainz, as she's going to be back to serve as well after subbing in. We have Brownsville Porter and Brownsville Veterans Memorial just finished their game. Right now, another one's going on. The Bird Bowl in Harlingen. Harlingen South and Harlingen High is going on. Then, of course, the main event here in McAllen is this game, as it's going to be a point for Andrea Tovar to get number 4 on the board. It's going to be Signs back to serve as well. And the Lady Warriors get a big hit, and another point goes on the board as they're up by 3 once again. 7-4 is the score here. It's going to be Mata serving it over. They set it up for Tovar. The big hit, slamming it down and getting the kill. As she gets number 5, they're within 2 once again. Back and forth ball game between these two ball clubs. As the environment is still very, very heavily alive here at Nikki Rowe High School. Lady Warriors up 2. And that is number 2, Ada Sadlier, getting assistance from the net. And miscommunication from the front row. The Lady Warriors get some number 6, and they're within 1. Sadlier is going to get the serve once again. As Mata sends that straight to the bench. And we're all tied up 7-7 here in set number 2. Sadlier with the serve once again. They set it up. That was Higareda across the court for number 8. And point number 8 gets on the board. Subbing into the game is going to be number 10 for the Warriors, Jillian Pantillano. And sending it over was number 3, Vanessa Morales. They set it up for Signs, looking for the kill, doesn't get it. They set it up back to Higareda. And it stays in play for Signs once again. Higareda gets a second shot, but the Mackay Lady Bulldogs are there for it. Signs gets her second attempt, and she capitalizes on that one. And we're tied up at 8 once again. Number 7 is going to go back to serve. That's Julie Ornelas. As number 5 comes in, Sheila Zamora for the Bulldogs. Ornelas serves it up and over. We're tied up at 8-8. As Signs gets another one. Has to stay in play. Hit number 3 has to go over. And Higareda gets it up and over. The point's going to be awarded to McAllen High School. Not sure what the situation was. But it's going to give Mackay point number 9, and they take their first lead of set number 2 here after a mistake caused by the Lady Warriors. Ornelas is going to be back to serve once again. She sends it over. They set it up. Higareda. Back for Signs, the kill, and gets a point for McAllen. They hit double digits first. Last time they struggled to get to 10 first. It was the Lady Warriors, and now here they are, taking a 2-point lead in set number 2. Ornelas is going to continue to serve back for the Lady Bulldogs as they have a 2-point lead. They're going to set it up for Higareda. The kill. Ornelas is there for it. Set it up for Signs now, looking for another point. That hit was courtesy of Crystal De La Rosa. Signs is coming from the distance and gets it. Number 11 on the board for McAllen High School. And now the student section decides to stand up for Mac High. Still sitting down is Nikki Rowe. And now they stand up. Monkey see, monkey do. It's a good one here. 11-8. And the timeout gets called by Nikki Rowe High School. We'll be right back. A quick commercial break in this one. And we'll be continuing set number 2 on Real Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
We are the Fresno Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Quick shout out to Texas A&M Kingsville. You just saw their commercial there. One of our sponsors of Real Sports Live. Want to give thanks to them. Great gratitude. We appreciate you. As we are back here after the timeout, set number 2, Ornelas sends it over the net to the Warriors. As they set it up, that was Pantillano. And the point from Matt Kai gets it. And they get number 12 on the board. Ornelas is going to continue back behind the line to serve it over to the Warriors as they take a 4-point lead, their biggest of the day so far. Ornelas serves it over. Point goes back to McAllen High School. Miscommunication gets them number 13. There goes a serve from Ornelas. Lady Bulldogs rush to the middle of the court as Pritchard sends it. Hit number 3 goes over, and it does. Looking for a quick strike there. Hit number 3 has to go over, and Higareda sends it, but it goes right back to the Lady Warriors. Blocked from number 5, Zamora. Gets them number 14. And Ornelas is going to be back to serve, continuing it again. A 6-point lead for McAllen High School, reversing it back to the opposite side as Zamora gets the hit. Number 3 has to go over, and Castro gets it. They're going to set it up for Signs. A big hit, block attempt, no good. And that goes back to McAllen High School, number 15 on the board, courtesy of number 11, Selena Signs. Making a statement here in this one. Had a great first set, wasn't able to capitalize. And here goes Ornelas serving it once again, continuing to serve as she sends it over. The serve is up for Mata. She gets that, it hits the AC unit on top. Stays in play, and the point goes to Nikki Rowe High School. As they get excited for that one, they start to try and mount their comeback here as they have a 6-point difference on the scoreboard, 15-9. It's going to be number 4, Crystal De La Rosa, to serve it over for Nikki Rowe. Set up for Zamora, right down the middle, and Matt Kai gets number 16, extending the lead once again. As Cadence Pritchard is going to be back to serve for her Bulldogs. Goes right back to them after hitting the top of the net. Matt Kai gets 17, and they start to run away with this one very, very late, or midway through set number 2. Pritchard, once again, the serve. Sending it, number 16, Brianna Sanchez gets the point as the Lady Warriors enter double digits here in set number 2. A 7-point difference. A long way to go in a short time to get there. It's going to be number 8, Natalia Higareda with the serve. Coming back for Signs, she gets it over. They set it up. That's Mia Mata once again, making her presence known and felt here in set number 2. A phenomenal first set for her. She's carrying it back over. This time we'll see if the Warriors can mount their comeback. Down by 7 at one point. Here we are down by 6. They set it up. It's going to be Quintanilla. And a quick hit from Brianna Sanchez of the front row as Nikki Rowe gets number 12. 3 back-to-back points for the Warriors. And we continue here. 17-12. A 5-point difference. Not able to get it over the net. Signs with the last kick effort was not enough. A 4-point difference now. And everybody is on their feet, and a timeout gets called by McAllen High School. We're going to take a quick break as well here on Real Sports Live. We'll be right back with you after this.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down.
We are back here after the timeout called by McAllen High School. 17-13 is the score, and it was number 8 serving it over, Higareda. Miyamata once again for Nikki Rowe as they mount their comeback. They were within 7. Now they're within 3. 17-14 is the score as McAllen High School can't do nothing about this lead that's slipping away from them. Higareda once again. They set it up. Zamora gets the point for the Bulldogs, and they're at 18. A 4-point difference once again here in set number 2. And by the looks of things, we might go to 5 in this one. A very exciting game going on right now. Signs sends it over. Too much power out of bounds, and the Lady Warriors of Nikki Rowe High School get number 15 and a 3-point difference now. It's going to be number 10, Jillian Pantillano with the serve. As Sadlier just hits it over to get it over, and they set it up back to Mata, who gets blocked by the front row. That was Quintanilla and Zamora, getting number 19 for the Bulldogs. New server in, that was Sharina Ruiz for the Bulldogs. As we have another 4-point difference, a point, the kill from number 2, Ada Sadlier. Puts Matt Kai in the 20s, and they only need 5 more points to escape set number 2 with a victory. A 5-point difference for Nikki Rowe and a 5-point difference for a win from McAllen. As they're not able to get that one over the net, just a tad bit off. That's number 21 from McAllen High School as the lead extends to 6. It's going to be Ruiz once again getting ready to serve it over. And there's a serve from Sharina Ruiz as they're going to set it up this time for number 3, Vanessa Morales. But that goes out of bounds. And the McAllen Lady Bulldogs only need 3 more points after a timeout gets called by Nikki Rowe. We'll be right back here after this once again on Real Sports Live.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Timeout has come and gone. Sharina Ruiz sends it over to the Lady Warriors as the block attempt was not good. That was number 9, Yasmin Munoz, getting number 16. And a 6-point difference once again. 22-16, it's going to be the libero, number 7, Ariana Castro, getting ready to serve it over to the Bulldogs. Just a tap over by Quintanilla, stays in play. Mia Mata gets her opportunity. Does not get the point this time, but she might have a second chance as she goes for it again. And saved by Ornelas in the back row. But a double hit's going to give Nikki Rowe the point to put him at 17. It's going to be Castro back to serve once again at 22-17 is a score. They trail by only 5. Sadlier wants to end things quickly as she gets a big kill right there to make it 23. Within 2 for the Bulldogs of McAllen High School. That's number 10, Aaliyah Signs in the game, and back to serve as well. That goes skyrocketing it up. Pritchard gets it, the block by the front row. That was De La Rosa getting the block there. As Mia Mata gets the hit, stays in play. Sadlier gets her second chance. As the rally continues, Sadlier ends it. 24-17, and the McAllen Lady Bulldogs are within 1. To tie this game, the set's 1-1. All the Lady Bulldogs need is just 1 more point. We'll see if they can do it here. Signs with the serve. Gets it over, looks for the ace, doesn't get it. Hit number 3 has to go over as Mia Mata sends it herself. De Rosa gets the point, and that's Nikki Rowe back in the action. 24-18, Mia Mata is gonna be the one back to serve for her Lady Warriors as they trail by 6. Nice dig right there with a big hit from the front row. That was number 4, Crystal De La Rosa. Making that 19 for Nikki Rowe. Neither within 5. Mata sends it over once again. Soft serve by Sadlier, quickly going back to her assigned position on the court. as she gets to set up the hit, the block by the front row. Trying to get 25. Hit number 3 has to go over, and miscommunication as the Lady Bulldogs get 25 to win the set. Fans are going crazy here on the Matt Kai side of things. Set number 3 will be underway in just a bit. We'll be right back here on Real Sports Live. 25-19, and we're all tied up 1-1 in sets in this one.
You're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
There's a little action of the fans as we're back here in set number 3. Nikki Rowe High School, we're all tied up 1-1, the score. That was Higareda sending that one over to start off set number 3 here in Nikki Rowe High School. As it looks like she got a dig there, keeping it in play now. And the big hit, not able to get it over the net. Matt Kai is going to get point number 1 here in set number 3. Set number 1 was dominated. Almost came back with the Bulldogs, 25-22, that score. You see it on your screen there. And set number 2 was taken over by McAllen High School, 25-19, as we're all tied up 1-1 now here in set number 3. That's number 9, Yasmin Munoz with the serve over to the Bulldogs. Getting the hit was Signs, keeping it in play. That not able to get over the net. That's going to be a point for the Lady Bulldogs of McAllen High School. And it looks like we have an official's timeout. They're going to clean the floor. You see Ornelas showing off her dance moves there. Able to get it cleared out the way, and it's going to be number 11, Selena Signs, back to serve it over to Nikki Rowe. As Castro was nowhere near ready for that one, and Matt Kai takes a 3-1 lead here in set number 3. Two good games going on. Almost a comeback made by Nikki Rowe the last set. As Saenz gets that one over, looks for the ace, doesn't get it. They set it up. Brianna Sanchez from the right-hand side hits it over as Sadlier coming across the court. As my voice cracked as she gets point number 4. And a good one. My throat's already hurting from calling this one. 4-1's a score. Saenz gets it over with the serve once again. And it's going to be Nikki Rowe getting the point, looking for the soft spot in the McAllen's defense, and they get the point within 2 now. Four to 2 is the score. Nikki Rowe trails as they send it over. That was Ariana Castro on the serve. And sadly, A gets the point once again and starts showing out. 5-2, taking a 3-point lead, and she's been dominating. The last set, she dominated. This one, she's well on her way to let the Nikki Rowe Lady Warriors know that she's not here to play no games. It's going to be Julie Ornella serving it over. That was Morales with the hit. The diving effort by Quintanilla keeps it in play. And not enough to get it over the net was De La Rosa. Matt Kai gets number 6 on the board. Matt Kai came in here with redemption after losing 2-1 in the McAllen Pound Fest just last month. That's about a month ago. It was on August 14th when that game occurred. And here we are, 9/11, September 11th. So just about a month away they played. And I bet you they had this marked on the calendar and they couldn't wait for it to be the first district game. Puts more excitement into it. The block by Sadlier and Zamora as the third hit gets over the net from Castro. Able to just clear the net, and that point goes to the Lady Warriors of Nikki Rowe High School. Right now set to serve. That's number 13, Mia Mata. Getting over the net, not enough to get it for Mac High. As the front row is there for the block if it went over. Nikki Rowe gets point number 4, and they're within 2 once again. Mata gets the serve once again. Big block by the front row, but too much power as it went over the back line. Nikki Rowe's now within 1, making it 6-5 the score here in this one. Mata with the serve. Atmosphere still electric here as they set it up. Sadlier looking for the kill as she gets stunned by the front row. Number 4, De La Rosa, and number 8, Higareda is there for the block. And Nikki Rowe ties it up 6-6 here in set number 3. Mata with the serve once again. Out of bounds, the point goes back to Nikki Rowe, and they take their first lead of set 3 here, 7-6. Mata serving it once again, looking for the ace. Saenz is there. They set it up for Zamora. The block by De La Rosa gets Nikki Rowe number 8 as it's an 8-6 ball game. And the lead has slipped away from McAllen at the tip of their fingers. Mata's gonna serve it one more time. Looking for another serve as she gets a nice dig right there from Sadlier. The hit from Higareda stays in bounds, and the point goes back to Nikki Rowe, making it 9-6 and a 3-point lead. as Mata hasn't moved from the line of service for her Warriors since they started their comeback. Quintanilla gets the hit, gets blocked. Hit number 3 goes over, that's Sadlier. Excuse me, that's Zamora. The 5 and the 2 look similar. As that is Sadlier with the kill across. Point goes to Nikki Rowe as that goes out of bounds. And it's 10-6. Mia Mata continuing the serve here as they have tied it up, down by 3 at one point. Now they're up by 4. 10-6 is the score here. As Zamora gets the quick tap, not able to get it as Castro's quickly to the ball. Higareda gets the point, not the point, the serve and the hit. As a front row, number 3 and number 4, Vanessa Morales and Crystal De La Rosa get the point. The block attempt was successful, and a timeout gets called by McAllen High School. We'll be right back here after a quick message from my sponsors on Real Sports Live.
Watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Eddie Burkella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district.
And here we are back. 11-6 is the score. Mac High decided to take a timeout after they let a huge lead slip away from them. As they now trail by 5, it's going to continue to be number 13, Mia Mata, to serve it for the Warriors. The quick tap over by Higareda gets number 12 for Nikki Rowe. And they're up by 6 now. 12-6 is the score. As Mata sends it over once again. Sadlier from the middle of the back gets it. It's Zamora that ends it. Number 7 is Mackay. Starts to mount their own comeback. It's going to be Cadence Pritchard coming into the game. Back to serve it for McAllen High School, trailing by only 5. Straight to Mata. They set it up for Higareda. Right down the center. Across the court, and Nikki Rowe gets number 13. As Signs was almost there for it, not in time. It's going to be Vanessa Morales getting ready to serve it over. Gets the whistle. As the ball goes over the net, we start this rally. Getting it back over. Hit number 3 goes over by Morales. She started it, now she's continuing it. That's Zamora. The back row was Mata saving that one. As a misdirection from Morales. She smiles, and there's no reason to not be smiling about that one. 14-7 as they take a 7-point lead here. It's Morales once again with the serve. McAllen High School trying to mount their own comeback as they were very out of sync there. It's going to be 15 for Nikki Rowe, and they're halfway through set number 3. As Morales sends it, they set it up. That was Signs with the hit, and Higareda can't get that over the net this time. They get point number 8. That was Sadlier with the serve as she quickly heads back to the back row. Getting point was number 10, Pantillano. Back to serve is number 4, Crystal de la Rosa. She gets that one straight back to Ornelas. They set it up for Signs, the kill, and she gets the point. Mackay gets a point, then lets it slip away from them. It's a back and forth game for Mackay. Consistency is key, especially against a team like Nikki Rowe. It's going to be number 8, Sharina Ruiz, serving it over to the Lady Warriors. And Brianna Sanchez gets point number 17 for her Warriors. And they get the point back. Quick substitution. It's going to be Julie Ornella subbing in. Serving it over was Higareda. As Mackay looks for the trick play, doesn't get it. Mata sends it across the court to Signs as Signs comes right back to her. And Mackay enters double digits and they trail by 7 once again. More substitutions. It's going to be number 11, Nyla Cortez, coming into the game for Nikki Rowe alongside number 10, Aaliyah Signs. Signs is going to be the one serving it over to the Warriors. They set it up. Mata hitting the yellow line, keeping it in bounds as she gets number 18. The Mackay fans are not excited about that one bit. Serving it over was number 10, Jillian Pantiano, and Mia Mata putting the team on her back for number 19 as the Lady Warriors take a 9-point lead in this one. 19-10 to score. It's going to be Pantiano once again. Jillian Pantiano with the serve. Sets it up. Sanchez trying to save it, and it is Tovar that keeps it in play, but not enough. Nikki Rowe gets number 20 and a 10-point difference as they continue to pile on points in this set. Jillian Pantiano once again with the serve. A nice low serve. Hit number 3 has to get over, and it does. They set it up. Mata. Point goes to McAllen High School, not able to keep it between the sticks. It's going to be Selena Signs getting ready to serve it over to the Lady Warriors. Morales hits it with number 3 over, and Tovar tries to get the final save, but she doesn't. Front row is there for her as Sadlier gets it up and over the net. Mata looking for the soft spot, not able to get it. Lady Bulldogs rush to the ball. They set it up back to Mata, the hit. Keeping it in play is Signs as Sadlier gets her turn and keeps it in play. Number 12 for the Lady Bulldogs. It comes on to the scoreboard as they trail by 8. Selena Signs is going to be getting ready to serve it over. Almost miscommunicated the back row, but Brianna Sanchez tries to end it. She doesn't. Sadlier with the hit. As they continue to keep the rally going, it's Quintanilla trying to end it. They setting it up. Castro gets it over the net. Sadlier wants to end it. She doesn't. We're going to continue this rally as Morales gets the final say in this one. And Nikki Rowe goes crazy. (21-12) is the score. And it's going to be Ariana Castro getting the serve here. And there goes Mackay once again trying to talk to the official. That's Selena Signs trying to figure out what the deal is on that last call. And here we are back once again to Castro. She's getting ready. 21-12 is the score. A big lead. They're trying to keep it. Almost getting the ace to keep it in play. Sadlier wants to get another point. It's going to be number 9, Yasmin Munoz, sending it over. Backside a hit, miscommunication, and the point goes to McAllen High School. The reverse hit by Quintanilla gets the Lady Bulldogs number 13, and it's going to be Julie Ornelas back to serve for McAllen High School. Mata trying to punch it over, she does. As they set it up for Zamora, looking for the soft hit. And she gets the point for her Lady Bulldogs, 21-14. They try and mount a comeback of their own. Trailing by 7. It's Ornelas once again with the serve. Hit number 3 goes over by Sadlier. They set it up, back for Morales across the court, and Mackay gets the point. Morales can't keep it between the lines. And Mackay has 15, a 6-point difference once again here. As Mackay can't afford to turn the ball back over to Nikki Rowe, they need as many possessions as they can get as Ornelas serves it. Hit number 3, Signs, not able to get it over, and Nikki Rowe gets the point. 22-15 the score. That was Mia Mata with the serve for Nikki Rowe. Castro gets it over the net, but out of bounds, and Mackay gets number 16. Another 6-point difference here. It's going to be Cadence Pritchard to serve it over. As she can't get it over the net, goes straight to the padding that holds up the net. As it's 23-16 now. It's going to be number 3 with the serve, Vanessa Morales. And Zamora tries to get the point, and she does. Front row, not able to knock it back over the net as he goes out of bounds after touching the Warriors. It's going to be number 2. Ada Sadlier with the serve. And the block by the front row. Number 5 of the Mackay Lady Bulldogs, Sheila Zamora, gets him point number 18, and the Mackay is well within this one. That point actually went to Nikki Rowe as they're in game point. It's going to be Crystal De La Rosa serving it over. And a point effort, not able to get it over the net, and Nikki Rowe wins set number 3, 25-17. Student section loves it, the fans love it. And we're going to take another timeout break. They got 3 minutes on the clock, and Nikki Rowe leads this 2-1 in sets. We'll be right back here after this one on Real Sports Live.
Instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Via, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's